Vucevic in at the 5. And for the Hornets, we've got Ball. Cody Zeller out there with Bridges. And it's Hayward. And it's and 2.
One another.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Biyombo is checked in for Zeller. B.J. Washington comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Rozier. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Young's checked in for Vucevic. Daniel Tice comes in for Markkanen. Junior's checked in for Williams. And Zedaransky subbed in for White. Graham, the pass to Washington. Over to the left wing. 5 on the clock. Shoots. And it's Graham missing.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Young inside. Covered by Biyombo. And they'll keep possession. Junior. And Young kicks to Junior. And stolen by Biyombo. Outside, Ball. Pass to Bridges. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter of the game. Biyombo finds Bridges. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
And you know, so often, that's what it comes down to. Who can convert when it matters most?
Ball feeling it out a bit. He kicks to Graham. So the wing on the left. It's the front of the rim and out. Bulls trail by 3. Young dishes to Junior. The shot's good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Chicago. Cobb comes in for Levine. Bulls shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And so here's Charlotte. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Graham from outside. No good on the shot. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Zedaransky, the pass to Junior. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, that's blocked. But they get it back. Watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Zedaransky against Graham. They could use a bucket. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Here's Rozier. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are... And recently, we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he...
we should have energy. We should be out playing the other team right now.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game, guys. We've been watching from the Hornets.
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. side, Ball. Back to Graham. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
And that's a great question. Most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys. There's so much more personality and so much more confidence that these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Ball, the pass to Biombo. Here's Graham. Nice D from Levine. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 3. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. Maybe the third game of this 3-game road trip.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And both free throws good for Junior.
And seeing Junior out there again, I was impressed with his time on the floor in his debut. Showed that he can pick his spots and contribute to this team.
Junior did not miss a beat when he came into the game, did he, Greg? Exactly the debut this team was hoping to see from him. Charlotte no good that time either. Well, Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Young dishes to Levine. Here's Junior. Biombo with the block. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Chicago making a switch here. Aminu's checked in. .24 seconds left in the first half of the game. Charlotte in the lead. Ball, the bounce pass. The pass to Graham. Lets it go with the 3.
A pretty versatile defender, Satoransky.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Biombo, he's checked in for Cody Zeller. Washington comes in for Miles Bridges. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Ball. So for Chicago right now, we've got Young. Junior's out there with Thomas Satoransky. And it's Vucevic. And it's Cobb in at the small forward. Graham. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
The Bulls leading by 3. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks. The shot by Monk is no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great and dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
Cody Zeller's checked in for the Hornets. Ball comes in for Terry Rozier. And Chicago also making a switch. Tice is checked in. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Ball with the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ball's got his first 3 points of the game. Sadaransky, the pass to Young. To the middle. Here's Junior. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his third assist on the night. Hornets trail by 6. 34 seconds left to play in the third. Up top, Graham, defended by Thomas. Graham with the bucket.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Pass to Junior. Here's Cobb. 9 points in the game so far. Young dishes to Junior. Second shot opportunity and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. LaMelo Ball picks one up. The Bulls have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
So he comes up empty at the line. Now Monk. And it's the Hornets, another three.
And you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, but the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy.
And that one falls for Zeller. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. This is it to Junior. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's good.